Hello students, today I will explain the poem Abou Ben Adham from your third term syllabus. First, let's discuss about James Leigh Hunt, the poet of the poem, more popularly known as Leigh Hunt, made his mark in English literature with his book Story of Rimini. Indicator, a weekly periodical in which Hunt wrote articles, essays, poems, reviews, and stories, was appreciated by readers. Hunt also wrote for a quarterly magazine called The Reflector. Some of his most popular poems are A Night Rain in Summer and Abou Ben Adam. Abou Ben Adam. Abou Ben Adam, may his tribe increase. The poem opens with the name of the protagonist and a blessing upon him. The use of the parenthesis in "may his tribe increase" indicates that this portion is not directly linked to the poem itself. Yet this is a gesture by the poet to declare that here is a man worth remembering for generations to come. Awake one night from a deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. These lines are full of visuals, imagery, and metaphors. They describe an awakening, a deep dream of peace, refers to a meditative, restful state that Abu Ben Adam was in. Above awakens to the presence of the angel which has already effected a transformation of the room, gilding it, making it look like a lily in bloom. The angel is writing something in a golden book. Like a lily in bloom conveys the potential of this encounter to bloom into something pure and noble. The fabled book of gold symbolized its richness and the great value placed on its contents. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and in a tone made of all sweet accord, answered the names of those who love the Lord. It is not every day that one has a divine visitor calmly writing away in one's room. Imagine Abu Ben Adham's astonishment. Then again feel the tranquil awareness that still comes through. The angel's nonchalant actions could have emboldened him to satisfy his curiosity. Without any preamble, he asked the angel, "What writest thou?" An old fashioned way of asking, "What are you writing?" The angel replies in a tone of sweet accord, a voice full of patience and kindness, that is, writing the names of those who have been honored by heaven of their love of God. Another feature to consider in this portion are the ways by which the poet refers to the angel as a presence and as a vision. "And is mine one?" said Abu. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said, "I pray thee then, write me, as one that loves his fellow men." Eagerly Abu asks if his love for God has been worthy enough to earn him a place in the angel's heavenly book. The angel's negative answer comes in a kind but matter-of-fact way, but he still perseveres and humbly but cheerfully makes his iconic request to write his name as one who loves his fellow men. contemplate on the fact that Abu Ben Adam is unsure about his love for God, in contrast to the confidence he has of his love for mankind. Write me as one that loves his fellow men. These are the words that hold the poem's essence and render this poem immortal. Angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great wakening light. Our angelic host complies and leaves only to return in the next night. Our poet now speaks of a second awakening. Here we see a great wakening light, so bright that it rouses Abu Ben Adam awake. On a metaphoric level, this speaks of an enlightenment. Contrast this with the earlier walking scenario, which is inherently more gentle and subtle. Our heavenly messenger apparently comes with some important news, and showed the names whom love of God had blessed, and lo, Ben Adham's name led all the rest. This is the moment of truth, the point where most readers either smile or scoff, wherever, whatever your reaction. This is where the poem bears the priorities of God. The angel now reveals the names whom God has blessed. To Abu Ben Adham's astonishment, it is his name that leads everyone else's. His love for mankind proved to be valued greater than the other's love of God. Hunt brings charm and idealism to his interpretation of religion that finds more virtue in acts of compassion rather than just faith. This is what makes this poem memorable. Thank you, students.